This is Katie with Homeschool Chat, and today I'm going to show you how to make a sock puppet. A sock puppet. So if you have a preschooler, making a sock puppet is very fun, and a preschooler will need to have a parent help. So I'm going to make this a sock puppet like this, and I'm going to talk with, must be a spy talking one, I'm going to talk with my my first two fingers and my thumb here. So I'm going to want my eyes to be about right there. Now, while I'm putting the eyes on, I'm putting googly eyes on with hot glue. Now, you're not going to want your preschooler to use hot glue, and if you don't want to use hot glue, then you can use tacky glue. Tacky glue is what it's called, Walmart special. And then you ask, what do you do with the sock puppet once it's made? Well, you can use your sock puppets for preschool. And in doing so, you can actually have conversations with, let's do this, let's cut out a mouth. I want a kind of a small mouth, and I want to make it in the shape of a crescent so that it looks like it's smiling, and unfortunately it's not going to have any teeth, but I'm okay with that. So this is foam paper, and foam paper works really well if you are going to be making a sock puppet. See? So when you are doing your preschool class, you can talk to your preschooler puppet to puppet. So you have a puppet and your preschooler has a puppet. So that is one thing that you can do. You can teach your preschooler manners by using your puppet. And you can have, if it's a girl, you can have tea parties with your puppets and learn manners that way. And if you're a boy, okay, I think I want the mouth to be about right there. And if you have a boy and he doesn't want a tea party, then maybe pretend it's the sock puppet's birthday party and teach your child, your preschooler, how to have manners at a birthday party. So I've got my mouth and I've got my eyes, and it doesn't matter really, they're going to be funny, and that's kind of what you want. This is just a piece that I had, I believe it was on the sleeve of a shirt, and I didn't like it. It's a kind of a netting thing, and so I'm going to use that to make hair, and I think I want the hair to be right here. So I'm just going to glue it in the middle. I'm going to make a show, kind of showing you how you might use puppets in your school day. So as you can see, we have a puppet. We have to name it. I'm going to name him, her. I'm going to name her Lucy. And then of course you have to make the pretend voice. So, hi, I'm Lucy. What's your name? All right, so I'm going to make one more, because when you have a preschool child, and I'm using socks that don't have matches. Normally you would probably throw them away. So I'm using two because there's usually two when you are talking to your preschooler with a sock puppet and interacting with another person. So you see how I pushed that mouth down into, so I got my thumb down here and I got my other fingers, my four fingers in there, and then I push that in so it looks kind of like a mouth. I'm going to put the actual red bit in there. I'm going to put like a tongue Another thing that you can do with a sock puppet is you can sing to your child, or you can sing with your child. I'm going to put the center part here of the tongue. You can make these sock puppets in, what is it, sock puppet? I have no idea. But anyway, you can make them any way that you want. You can make them into animals. I wouldn't be, like I said, this is one of those things that you do with your preschooler. You don't want to just leave this alone because they're not quite ready yet for putting a puppet together alone. They will be by the time they're, you know, a little bit older, and then they will have experienced how to do it, and they will be able to do that. So notice how I put my hand in there so I kind of know how my hand is going to bend. And again, it doesn't matter really how these look. It's the fact that you're having fun with them and that they're little dolls, basically. Okay, so this is from, I think, oranges. It's the netting that comes with the oranges. So I'm just gonna glue that on there for some hair. Your puppets don't have to have hair. You can give them cheeks. You could do whatever you want. I, again, do not recommend that you use hot glue, have your child use hot glue. If you're going to use hot glue, then you should probably do it for your child. Okay, so now we have another one. And this is how this one looks. And this one is, hi, how are you? My name's Ted. It's anyway, if you want to play with your child, you can even use both hands and say, hi, can I come over? Can you say please? Anyway, you have to use the voice. I hope you enjoyed our time together. If you like this video, please check out other preschool videos that I have on homeschoolchat.com. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.